Emilia Romagna GP, when to watch qualifying in both races on Sky Sports F1 as sprint format returns. Sprint format returns this weekend at Imola. All live on Sky Sports F1. Max Verstappen ahead of Charles Leclerc for the sprint race, which is at 3:30 p.m. on Saturday, setting the grid for the Emilia Romagna GP at 2 p.m. on Sunday. After a thrilling start to the 2022 season, Formula One is back in Europe for an Emilia Romagna GP with a difference this weekend, and you can watch all the action live on Sky Sports F1 as the exciting sprint format returns. The historic Imola circuit gets a modern twist this weekend as it hosts the sprint for the fourth round of the campaign, as Charles Leclerc looks to take advantage of the extra race and points available to extend his title lead. Sponsored link. Why everyone in Thailand is snapping up this new drone over. Daily Gadget Reviews. Recommended by. The sprint means there is competitive action on all 3 days, and the key times on Sky Sports F1 air. Qualifying for the sprint is at 4 p.m. on Friday, with build-up from 3:25 p.m. Verstappen on pole. The sprint is at 3:30 p.m. on Saturday, with build-up from 2:30 p.m. The Emilia Romagna GP race is at 2 p.m. on Sunday, with build-up from 12:30 p.m. As always, all the action can also be followed on Sky Sports digital and social platforms, while there will also be regular updates and analysis on Sky Sports News. The full 2022 Formula One calendar and schedule. The latest F1 title standings. What is the sprint and how does it change the weekend? If you weren't a regular follower of F1 in 2021, and if not, why not? Then the sprint and a change of weekend format may be new to you. But have no fear, on last year's evidence we are in for non-stop excitement and quite the weekend. There are 2 races this weekend, with Saturday's sprint race setting the grid for Sunday's Grand Prix. The sprint is, hence the name, a shortened race. Around a third of the distance of Sundays and has 3 more outings on 2022's calendar after making a dramatic F1 debut last year, Silverstone, Monza. And the sprint takes a step in importance this year with more points on offer. As opposed to last year when only the top 3 scored points, 3 for first, 2 for second and 1 for third, the top 8 will all collect points in the sprint in 2022, with 8 for the winner and 7 for second, with this continuing in descending order down to 8th. They will then form their grid slots in those finishing positions on Sunday, when the regular point scoring applies. The sprint also has knock-on effects for the rest of the weekend, which has key action on all 3 days. Qualifying took place on Friday afternoon, 4 p.m., and sets the grid for the sprint rather than Sunday's race, while there are only 2 practice sessions. Instead of the usual 3, 1 before qualifying on Friday and 1 before the sprint on Saturday. Get ready for another thrilling weekend, with Imola hosting the sprint in 2022 first before Austria and Interlagos later this year. Verstappen and Leclerc look ahead to latest fight. Max Verstappen beat Charles Leclerc to pole in Friday's qualifying, meaning the rivals are set for another ding-dong battle in Saturday's 21-lap sprint. I am really pleased with pole position, but I know tomorrow and Sunday will be a bit different in terms of weather conditions, but this is a good start to the weekend, said Verstappen, who has had 2 DNFs in 3 races, after topping the wet shootout. Our first 3 races didn't go to plan, but we will try and have a good weekend here. Championship leader Leclerc added, Max did a great job. Starting P2 is not that bad and everything is to play for on Saturday. We will try to overtake him at the start, that will definitely make it easier, but if that is not possible I am pretty sure there will be other opportunities. Live Emilia Romagna GP schedule on Sky Sports F1. Saturday, April 23rd, 9:30 a.m. F3 sprint race. 11 a.m. Emilia Romagna GP Practice 2, session starts 11:30 a.m. 2:30 p.m. Emilia Romagna GP Sprint Build-Up. 3:30 p.m. Emilia Romagna GP, the Sprint. 4:50 p.m. F2 Sprint Race. 5:45 p.m. TED Sprint Notebook. Sunday, April 24th, 7:45 a.m. F3 Feature Race. 9:15 a.m. F2 Feature Race. 12:30 p.m. Grand Prix Sunday, Emilia Romagna. 2 p.m. The Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. 4 p.m. Checkered Flag, Emilia Romagna. 5 p.m. Ted's Notebook. 6 p.m. Emilia Romagna GP highlights. Simulcast on Sky Sports main event.